everybody, welcome. We are going to be playing Rimworld today. Hello. Today we are going to play Rimworld. So, I chose the basic crash land and start. So you get 3 colonists who crash land on a planet. I am choosing Cassandra Classic as the storyteller. That's just standard. Progressively gets harder as you play more. Type pretty normal. On adventure story difficulty, which is the second easiest, I believe. No, third difficulty. So it's the easier medium difficulty. So my 3 colonists and why I chose them. This is Sadie. She's going to be our farmer because of her plant skill, which is very important early game as you need a food source. Some other things that are going to be very useful for her is her passion in cooking. So she's going to learn how to cook very quickly, where cooking skill, the 5 is fine for the start, but that's still well within the range of, oh, they could cause our other colonists to get food poisoning. That's why we want her to learn how to cook very quickly. What these little flames indicate is them having passion in that skill. Single flame meaning regular, like passion, double flame meaning burning passion. As you can see, learning speeds, that pretty much means they're going to learn 100 times faster than skills that don't have a flame. So when they don't have a flame, they only learn at a 35% rate, where passionate skills, they learn at 100 times faster, and then burning passion, they learn at 150. So her burning passion in plants is going to make her a very good hunter, meaning we're going to get higher crop yields, all that. Also useful is intellectual, that's going to help us research faster. Artistic, that's also going to help with when we start making art. Social will be very useful because obviously, as you can see, negotiating, convincing, manipulating, leading, and cheering up others is going to be very useful. But someone even better for that. I believe that is Sadie. I give them, at the beginning, I give all the first 3 colonists a nickname based on their job. That's just something I do, so I can, because that's what's actually going to be displayed under their nameplate, or under their portrait, so I'll be able to look, hey, that person is supposed to be doing farming, or that's what their skills say. Doc, you can see doctor, medical skill through the roof. He also comes with a bolt. Oh yeah, sorry. She comes with medicine. Now you do start with a bunch of stuff. I don't remember the exact list, but this is extra. Extra possessions of 3 medicine. That's pretty good. And then beer, which will serve as early game morale management. I will immediately have to set some drug restrictions though, so that if someone is upset before they go on a mental break, but if they're upset and just they don't go on a drinking bender, which can be bad, I don't want them to do that. Well, allow them, obviously, I'll allow them to get a drink or 2 every once in a while, but I don't want them going on a drinking bender, which I mean, it's 6 beers, so it's not really, they can. But, his possession is a bolt-action rifle. We do get another bolt-action rifle just from the start. Having 2 right away is going to be really good, even though we don't have the highest shooting skill. But having more than 1 person with a longer range weapon is going to be very good at the start. I believe, yeah, they're not there, so all these traits do something different. He's definitely going, even though he has no passion in shooting, he's definitely going to get one of them purely because of careful shooter, which does reduce the amount of time that it doesn't reduce, it increases the time it takes for him to aim, but it makes him more accurate. He's also kind, which is kind of just it's more of a morale thing. It means more people are gonna like him overall. He's also artistic, which is nice. He's gonna be working decently with animals, so when we eventually set up an animal pen, he's going to be awesome for that. He's very good at medical. That's, I mean, obviously. This stuff just is modifiers for this. So this doesn't actually do anything other than it affects these stats, which these can go anywhere from 0 to 20. Generally, you very, very rarely see anything 20 from the start. It's really good to have things 10 or above, because that means they're like really good at it. So kind of use it as a baseline. 1 through 5, 0, they've absolutely never done the thing before. 5, they've done it, and they honestly probably do it pretty regularly, but not as like a job. 10, once they hit 10, that's something where they've been doing it either as a consistent thing throughout their life, or even as a job. Obviously we see medical, 12 is expert. Even 8 is, yeah. An employable professional is 8. So, like, yeah, that's kind of, the skills build quite fast. Sean Worm is our doctor, Sadie Hickman is our farmer, and Circe Aurora is our builder. She has, I obviously took her for her burning passion in shooting, as it's going to be very, very useful with the other. She's going to get the other bolt action rifle pretty much. But I also took her for her burning passion in construction and mining. 2 very good early game things, and then crafting her for a regular passion, as we're going to be crafting quite a bit. And then social, oh my god, her social is so good. That means when we trade with other colonies, we're going to get better prices, we're going to build relations better, faster with those colonies, and even more than that, we're going to be able to convince people So sometimes people attack us, or they crash land, and we help them. Or, well, for the people who attack us, we nearly kill them or maim them. But then we're like, okay, you're our prisoner now, but we need more people. We need to survive. It's rough out on the rim. We need people. Having a high social like this is going to speed that process along of breaking them down and being like, hey, you need us. Join us. And it's going to make that process a lot faster. I'm pretty happy with this list. We don't have anyone that's super strong in melee, but, oh yeah, also she's incapable of cooking and is a misandrist, which means, luckily, at first we only have one male, so that shouldn't be too big of an issue. It's pretty much, these two are not going to like each other, or more, she's probably not going to like him. Because he's kind, he probably won't have that big of an issue with her. It'll probably just be more like, if he's at a 50 relationship, which is the friendship, she's probably going to be at a 25, which is going to be an acquaintance. That might reduce his a little bit also to like 35, but they're not going to like hate each other, mostly because of his kind thing. If she was not a kind thing, no, these are not, absolutely not great, like, exact numbers. I haven't been playing long enough to actually know the exact numbers. Also, hello. Okay, we are going to start. Also, yes, I have a lot of mods installed. All of them are quality of life. None of them actually, like, change the game in a super significant way. Okay. So this is how pretty much every basic game starts. So you crash land pods here. Now we did start with a dog. Unfortunately, there can be useful dogs and there can be not so useful dogs. Unfortunately, a Yorkshire Terrier is one that is not so useful. All they do, okay, I shouldn't say they're not useful. They are useful. But they're useful for social and morale reasons. They are not useful for fighting or for hauling. Like, a husky would be a more useful dog in early game, as they can actually carry stuff around. So first things first, we are just going to, because we want to make sure they can use all that stuff, we're going to just highlight the entire area and mark it, everything as allowable. So anything that crash landed with them, because things do get more scattered out, like these are more survival meals, which never spoil. It's actually really good to have a heat vent right there and right there, because that's going to be our main source of power once we research it. It's nice that we have some fertile land right here. I can tell because it's darker than over here, but right here as well. Oh, that's really good. I can tell because that's darker. It's pretty obvious, but if some people can't tell, you can also turn this on, and anything that's a darker green is good soil. Regular green is like fine, it's good. Yellow is not so good, and anything that's not highlighted cannot be grown on. Okay, so I am going to get them equipped with their weapons. I want everyone everyone can fight, so they are going to. Okay, so this is not the greatest, because it says awful under here. That means it's an awful quality rifle. That kind of sucks. But so we will be giving that to the guy. While he is careful shooting, he has a passion for shooting, so we will equip that. She will be, because she actually has burning passion for shooting. She is not really good at any form of fighting. I mean, none of them are actually good, have any high skills in fighting, but she's terrible at shooting and she's not good at melee either, but it's okay. We will equip her with the revolver. And because I have a mod that allows me to do this, actually, yeah, we'll also equip her with the knife as a side. No, not you. Not you. You. As the sidearm. We will not force them to wear any armor. Okay, thank you for letting me know that I can adjust that in a second. Thank you for letting me know about audio. I adjusted it slightly. I'm also kind of talking much quieter than I normally do, because it is quite late where I am. Okay. Compacted machinery, all of this compacted machinery is right next to where we dropped is really good actually. Because compacted machinery makes components, which components is pretty much a really late stage building material. And you need it for guns, you need it for armor, almost everything that's going to be useful later on. And anything electrical also uses it pretty heavily as well. So we will start to build, I think, just kind of building up in here. Actually, building the base up in here and having more of our farm stuff down in here will be what we go for. So before I do any of that, we want to wall stuff off because we will be attacked. May not be soon, but it will happen. We'll be attacked by, because if I go out to the world, this is the entire generated world. I generated it only 30%, as you really don't need much in the terms of world generation. In fact, a larger world can make it much harder to finish the game, because eventually we will get a quest to seek out an AI, or an AI computer that spawns somewhere around the map. Obviously, if you're playing on a 100% generated world, that could spawn on the other side of the world. So you might need to take either multiple trips to get there, or even go like a quarter around the world, stop, settle down, abandon your old settlement, and then go for another push. So 30% actually makes the game a little easier. But we don't have to worry about that right now. But oh, I completely got sidetracked. Yeah. So we are right here. Rivers, mountains, hills, roads. With that, I chose this location specifically because it is close to two colonies, a more tribal colony and a more advanced, like us, probably people who also crash landed much earlier and have a more established. You can trade with them. This is all the things they would buy. This is actually just food that they would buy. All of these, the text is overlaying because I do have a mod that is two mods actually that are kind of competing with each other. The road, like I have a mod that allows me to build roads, which is smushing these closer together than they should. I can probably turn that off so that I can't. Yeah, the roads mod is more just. That's one that changes stuff a little more than other quality of life mods. I mean, that's not even a quality of life mod, but it allows you to build roads on the overworld like this. So it makes traveling easier. Like I could connect to this road, and have more access to things easier. But yeah, I chose this location because it's close to a road, so I can swing down and talk to and get to these two, which both of these are more. They're neutral factions, both of them. But in comparison, like these guys, they're immediately hostile. Same thing with these, they're even more so because they're a pirate faction. Anything with the like green icon, the yellow icon, they're all the same faction, just different colonies. Okay. I am going to start finding stuff out now. These are going to be very basic plans. Why I want to build so many walls is because combat in this game is a little weird. More compacted machinery. Holy. So the way that when I am eventually attacked, if I just have walls galore, just walls everywhere, it's actually I don't need that. I'll probably just the game is going to check. They're gonna spawn in on the edges here, where you can see that solid line. That's where enemies are going to spawn in, and they're going to look for holes into my compound. If there is none, they're gonna break one, like break into my compound. So what you want to do is set it up in a way that you have one actual entrance. So then you're effectively limiting them to one entrance that you can just heavily defend. Turn that off. Function. So I'm thinking, because you kind of want like a narrow point of entry. I do want this because of reasons coming up. There's a plant I can grow that makes really strong clothing. I also have down here. It's Devil's Strand. It's a mushroom that you can turn into fabric. It's really, really strong. It honestly is, in some ways, comparable to body armor in its strength. The way I am drawing these lines is with a mod. Cannot do this natively in the game, unfortunately. Ooh, is that gold? That is gold, I believe. Yeah, gold ore, that's really good. because we don't want to mine that anytime soon, though, because yeah, pretty much people will attack us, because what kind of scales makes the attack scale is your colony's wealth. The more rich your colony is, the harder the attacks are going to be, the more people are going to be in an attack. These are not building instructions, it's just giving me a visual, like, plan of what to do, so that I don't do 1,000 things and then forget what I want to do. Obviously we have some ruined structures here. I can disassemble these actually and get stuff from them. It's kind of cool. We won't do that immediately, but what I will do is we want steel first, honestly. The compacted machinery won't go in. It's not going to go anywhere, pretty much. So we're just going to mine these resources. This is granite. This is also probably granite. Yeah. This is slate. I like the look of slate, but it is also kind of our temporary defenses. In a sense, I will schedule this whole thing to get mined out, though, because I have decided this is going to be our opening. It's not going to stay this undefended, but it is going to be our one opening. In fact, I will plan out a way to defend this. I will just do a wall temporarily. I'm gonna do a double wall because yeah. So with that, we need to start building, because right now the game is paused during this just so I can think. It's honestly a pretty large area to start with, which is honestly pretty nice. That must be considered water, like a soft, really soft ground, so I will immediately do that so I don't forget. Actually, we are going to schedule all of these to not get built yet. Not all of them. That one just so I don't forget. And this one, actually, we could also do this, because that's actually a much nicer shape to defend with. Ooh, but it's right next to caves. Caves are scary because bugs spawn in them, and we're not talking nice, friendly bugs. We're talking man-eating monstrosities. So, I don't know. Probably you're just gonna wall that off. Also, another reason just to wall it off is bugs might come out, might roam around this area a bit looking for food. We want them just wandering up here. Okay. So for now, I'm fine with all that. So yeah. don't want it on top of that because that'll make our base really like warm inside. We don't want that. Okay. I like to make the starting base a 13 by 13 structure, as there's reasons for that, but pretty much roofs can only stretch so far before they collapse. This makes sure one of the largest areas with the least amount of, or sorry, one of the largest areas while still having the ability for a roof. I do want to make a storage area on the side here. Just trying to think. So I like to do this start kind of pretty normally. Show you. Because eventually we will put shelves in here. We'll also eventually make a fridge somewhere, probably off this side rather than below. I usually make it below, but the side will probably work better in this case. I like to immediately put wood flooring down because cleanliness, a whole bunch of reasons. Mostly cleanliness, though, because when cooking food, you do not want to get everything dirty, pretty much, because food poisoning. Just gonna kind of get this whole area, chop down a bunch of trees around this whole area for the wood. I'm gonna make a barracks. This will be very as temporary as possible because people like to have their own rooms for obvious reasons. Early research bench is important. Yeah, I know, it's not inside yet. Fueled stove for cooking eventually. And then butcher's table on the other side of the room because I have the common sense mod, which is a quality of life mod. Pretty much before any colonist does anything that's a kind of like surgery, medical care, anything like that, they will quickly clean the room before doing that. Yes, that is a thing that you have to install a mod for. It should be kind of base game, but it's whatever. Putting chairs next to all of them will increase productivity. For now, we will want to do stockpile zones. This is pretty much storage. I like to be pretty exact with my storage, so for right now we will not want rotten food in our general storage, so actually, well yeah, we obviously don't want rotten food in our general storage. We will be building a fridge as soon as possible. That's going to be our first major goal, is electricity and proper refrigerator. Raw resources. We want none of these deteriorate, but other than wood. Wood will deteriorate outside. Uranium won't. steel won't, silver won't, but we're keeping it inside as it is a wealth material, meaning people will, if the attackers might try to steal it if it's outside. Glass steel will not deteriorate. Gold, same thing as the silver. Jade. Jade I like to keep inside anyways, even though it technically won't. Stone blocks don't deteriorate outside. Some plant matter is fine, but we'll just all keep that inside. Oh, and then put a dump zone, which is pretty much the same exact thing as this, but it has different rules assigned to it automatically. We will make it a little bigger because there's a lot of things to throw out. And just because it's the dump storage doesn't mean we're throwing it out necessarily. This one, we will allow rotten, but not fresh. That's where some animal corpses will go if they're rotten, stuff like that. We'll allow the stone blocks. We'll allow the raw resources of everything we didn't allow in the other one. I believe that's good for now. Honestly, I might have... No, I think that's fine for now. Yeah, that's probably fine for now. I probably will build the fridge kind of down off like this, but not here, because there's a pretty large structure for the thermal vents. It's nice that it's right next to here, though. Yeah, I think this is good for now. I'm gonna kind of build my farm area down here, which go into zoning. It's already in it, and make a 7 by 10 growing zone. And we want to make sure all of everything's in. I want to reserve the dark green for right now. 7 by 10 growing zones. We're going to add them vertically on top of each other for a reason. So, our first crops will be corn and rice. 7 by 10 with 2 spaces in between. 7 by 10 might seem pretty arbitrary. Trust me, there is a reason I'm doing it, and I will show you in just a second. We're also going to start growing eventually some more profit crops rather than food crops, so that's what these two will be for. Right now, I will just turn all of this off, though, and one of them will be smoke leaf, which is weed. The other going to be cotton for making clothes. This one will be rice. It's a fast growing, decent, doesn't yet. Takes 3 in-game days to grow. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then this one will be corn. Corn takes a lot longer to grow, 11 days, but gives you a lot more food. It will remove require active billing just so that they keep replenishing it over and over and over. Eventually, ideally, we want to switch these both to corn. Have this also be corn, but not right now. As for why I set those up exactly how I did is to put a windmill. Windmills take up 2 spaces. That is a 2 by... The windmill itself is not 2 by 7, but it needs a... not 2 by 7. It needs 7 by 10 in front and less than that back. 7 by 5 looks like it. Of area that is cleared, trees, and like rocky structures. Not the boulders on the ground, but more rocky structures will cause it to not work as efficiently. Obviously, there are trees in the field areas, but they will be cut down. We don't want to build that just yet, as we do not have the mean. We have the resources to make it, but there's no need at the moment. Cancel that. We want to make sure the colony builds all this. You don't want to give them too many projects all at once. With that in mind, I want to change their schedule. Now, this does look like I'm only giving them 2 hours to sleep. That is not true. They will sleep until they are rested, as long as I have anything. If I change this to work, then yes, they would wake up after 2 hours of sleep and then work. But I'm setting it to 2 hours of sleep, so they will go to sleep at this time, and they will sleep until rested. Also, like to give them a bit of scheduled recreation time, just to make sure that their morale doesn't dip too low. This is not the schedule I set for everyone, but for the start it works. There are people like night owls that prefer to be awake doing stuff in the night, so I will schedule them to actually make them sleep from a certain time to a certain time, so that they're not awake during the daytime, as they get a pretty significant mood debuff if they are awake during the day. And for right now, until actually, last thing with furniture, I want to make sure they have ample light in their starting base, so we will place torches all around. They are wall torches. They will be placed down. Pretty much, they'll build the wall. Then we'll let them do their work. This is the work menu. I like to do this. So pretty much everything is priority, 1 being highest, and everything being done left to right. So firefighting will be done first. If everything's set to the same number, firefighting will be done first, then them being a patient will be done first, and doctoring, and bed rest, basic. All of that, set that to number 1, and we'll set that to 3. Handling 3. 2. Anyone that is passionate in things, oh, they're good with animals, but they're not. Yeah. Shoot it, that's the thing. They're good with animals, but they're terrible with shooting. So we will not make them the hunter. They can be the hunter. Yeah, Doc. I don't like doing this because they're both terrible at constructing, but we need it to be done. So eventually I will turn that off. Actually, you do constructing third, so you grow stuff first. You also do mining third. Well, I mean, it's actually the linear. Yeah. hauling will be, everyone will be set to a 2 on hauling, because hauling is important. Hauling and cleaning. Cleaning is also very important. It'll research is also, when we make the research bench, it'll be important. Now we will let them do their thing. They're botching. Oh, they're also vomiting because of the trip of being sent down. That'll eventually get cleaned up. As they do their thing, it is coming nightfall, so their first night will be that of sleeping on the ground, unfortunately, which they will not be happy with, but is okay, because they need to just learn to deal with it. So they do that. We do want to craft a table for them to eat at, because that also will give them actually a really large mood debuff if they eat without a table, which they will the first few times, but not that big a deal. They can suck it up. Okay. A cougar is hunting Doc. That's not good. So this cougar is very hungry. This is not like random event that the storyteller, the AI storyteller does. This is the cougar got hungry and saw my dude. That's not very good because we do not have a base fully built yet. Normally you can just hide inside and someone else can come up and shoot them. The person that's getting hunted can hide inside and then someone else can shoot them from a distance, and then yeah, usually they'll get chased and whatever. But that's not built yet. So this person's good at shooting, or at least they have a passion for shooting. They're not good at it. So I will draft them, put them there. I will draft you, put you, I cannot put you there because reasons, I don't know why. I'll put you here. And then, because that's the range of the guns, we will play at normal speed. You shoot at the cougar. You go right, no, go right there. You had the other rifle. I swear you had the other rifle. What'd you do with it? Excuse me? Oh, it's over here still. That's right, because I selected them to pick up the revolver, or the knife, and I unselected it, so it unselected everything. That is my bad. So actually, we're gonna call upon you. Draft you to melee attack the cougar. Which... Actually, no. That's gonna end poorly. So actually go here. You need to move. You need to move like here. You need to move like here. Oh no. They are attacking my dog. Unfortunately, that means our dog might die. She's going to make one of my colonists very upset. You prioritize picking up the rifle. Yeah. No, not you. Oh my god. Don't equip that, please. Jesus Christ. You. Fire at Cougar. You. Fire. No, not melee. Fire. Actually, did just kill our dog. So it is. And it's kind of hurt, but not really, obviously. That's really sad because I assume one of my colonists was attached to the dog emotionally. So that means they're going to be upset now. Okay. Well, that's not good. That's no good. But that's life on the rim. And undraft everyone. Cougar's gonna be hungry still. It actually ate some of her food, and it's probably gonna come back and eat her. Yeah. For right now, it seems to be leaving us alone. Because it's injured. So we're gonna prioritize finishing the base. Never mind, it's coming back again. Cool. No. You have the rifle. No, you don't. Go pick up the rifle. So far, they are terrible at shooting. All of them. They're... That one might hit, actually. It did. Now the cougar seeks revenge, so we are going to move him quickly. Like, back here. You are going to actually melee attack them now. And you, while they're melee attacking, which this may backfire, mind you. Because of our terrible shooting skills. Okay, it didn't go horribly. But it didn't go, like, well either. Need you. Finish off the cougar, please. Yeah. That's gonna take a little bit. Okay. The deed is done. On draft, okay, you have the rifle now, good. Okay, now, unfortunately, they are injured. They are actually very injured. Like, very, very injured. Like, all of these. It's not awful, it's just, that's scratch. It's more the amount of injuries is going to cause them to bleed out in 7 hours. So what we need to do is just a random sleep spot. We're going to put it on the floored area because cleanliness is going to be set to medical. Do you have no... Yes, go to the medical. Doctor. No. You draft on draft. You're going to then tend to her wounds, yeah. Because he's such a good doctor, that's why this is going to be very good. And that's why having a good doctor right away is very important. Unfortunate, what had to happen happened, but such is life on the rim. Yeah, understandable that you're gonna have a minor break risk, because I believe that was your pet. Yeah. They're in intense pain, and bonded animal died. Yeah, all of this is why they're upset, making their mood poor. Luckily, because of all of that stuff, it's not as bad as it could be. We don't have a refrigerator yet, but if we did, the dog that just died we may have butchered and turned into food. But we don't have a fridge yet, there's no point in doing it now. Survival, purely for survival reasons. Major break, yeah. They are probably going to have a mental breakdown. Hopefully something that's not too awful, like could go on a what I hope they don't do is go on a violent rampage, because then they'll beat up these two. Now they can just run away until they collapse from exhaustion, or they can fight back, preferably just run away, but that also means they're probably going to get beat up. Which means, yeah, this is not going to be the best of starts. We are going to build to help a little bit at the moment. A horseshoe pin, so they can play horseshoes. They can't because they're still injured, but like these two can. It's not been the best start so far. Okay, luckily their mood is going up, not, well, it just went back down. Okay, so this arrow shows where their mood is going to go. This shows where their mood is. The like actual bar, the blue bar shows where their mood is. The arrow shows where it's moving to. Yeah, because people don't have the greatest of stats at the moment. They do mess up in constructing stuff every once in a while. It's not that big a deal. So we have plenty of resources in their early game. It's not great, we don't want them to do it, but... Also, this is when we're gonna start actually building our walls, because, well, we'll wait for them to actually finish the base. Yeah, they need a research project, ladder break wrist, need beds, yep. Meal source, low food, yep. Visitors. They are willing to trade, which we might just take them up on that offer. Yeah, they're our best at social. Yeah, we're gonna take them up on that offer. Trade. They don't have much to trade. That's fine. Buy some pemmican off them. We'll buy 10 which is like, actually, how much do they have? They have 78. Yeah, we'll just buy all their pemmican, which is pretty much like preserved food. We need food. I don't think it gives a negative food debuff, but like, it's not good food. I don't think they hate it, they don't like it either. Yeah, corpses, okay. Yeah, that was a tad of a setback. So... I'm gonna harvest some berries for food. And some health root for herbal medicine. So you're still at a minor break risk. Hopefully that'll clear up once you're fully healed, so we don't need to worry about you possibly burning down our base. They're not a pyromaniac, so that shouldn't happen. But it could. It's always possible. We have no wood at the moment. That's slowing down production. It's fine. You can. Actually, no. That's not fine. Mining. I know you love to mine, but you need to do other stuff at the moment. Mad Hair already? What the heck? Mad Hair, they... Okay, no, they're just mad. Usually when there's a maddened animal or a man-hunting animal, it's usually because they have a disease called sclera, I think that's what it's called. Pretty much rabies, but space rabies. Unless it's an actual disease that affects animals that makes them, but yeah. Okay. Usually the starts aren't this, like, chaotic. Usually you get some nice time to just chill and build your starting base, but the fates are deciding not to be as kind to me today. Well, actually, at the end of the stream, probably show you my personal, like, not stream setup base that is actually going really well. You go here, because the air is here. I'll watch where it goes. As soon as it... You. Go here. Go here. You. Go here. As soon as it comes out. Awesome. That was a one shot that couldn't have gone any better. Sorry, I zoomed in on it so intensely that I did not mean to do that. Oh, they're hauling. That's probably because I set the work of haul to... Let me... Plant cutting. Only farmer can plant cut. That's fine at the moment. That's pretty much harvesting. We want them to plant cut like immediately because we want them to finish their base as soon as possible. This medical sleep spot because they are fully recovered. No lasting health effects from getting mauled by a panther, luckily. We will deconstruct that sleep spot for now and replenish that zone. we will eventually get raided. By like another person from one of those hostile tribes, which is almost always. The first raid is almost always just one dude with a knife. Now these meals are pretty likely to cause food poisoning, because this area is dirty. But we need the food. Actually, no we don't. Not at the moment. We'll suspend this temporarily until the base is finished. Travelers! Where are the travelers? Down here? No. Where are they? No. Oh, down here. Let's see. There's two. Ah, they want us to name our colony. We will call us. I don't know. The gang. I don't know. Bad with coming up with names. Like really, really bad. I'm pretty sure I can rename it later. And we'll just keep that the same, because I cannot think of anything right now. My head is empty. Yeah, they're just passing through. A meteorite. Plasteel. That's a really good material. Mine that, please. It's like steel, but better. It has the properties of plastic and steel. It's really good. Okay, now that this room is finished and we're not going to get a significant debuff, we can now start researching stuff. First thing we want to research in electricity, under electricity, are batteries. We are also now going to, because batteries are getting researched, to put down the wind turbine. Actually, you know what, builder? I'm sorry. Prioritize working on that wooden bed, so then everyone has a place to sleep tonight. Thank you. Even if it's still technically outside, someone will have a place to sleep. Luckily, it would seem the two simple meals that did get made did not cause anyone to get food poisoning, which is very good. We also do now want to reissue the chop wood order, but for all these stumps, because yield less wood, but stuff, and in the meantime, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, so this is the first raid. Again, like I said, first raid is one dude. He's literally naked. He might have pants on. Yeah, he does. It is one dude with a wooden club. Also has weed on him. He is from the pirate tribe, or from the pirate faction. So there's no reason to. He's really good at melee. So if he got to us, we are screwed. If he actually starts beating us over the head with the wooden club. It's not a good wooden club. But if he gets to us, oh boy, is it gonna be rough. Now we do have a decision to make. Now it is going a little rougher than I planned. But we do need more people. And soon. So we could look at his bio. He can't do intellectual, that's fine. But he's really good at crafting. If we don't kill him, we might consider making him a prisoner. I'll put a sleep spot down. Furniture. I will put a sleep spot down. Tagged with prisoner. Just in case we decide we want him. Doc, you. Raft. Go here. You. Builder. Raft. Go here. My thought is he will come down here, get shot at. You draft, use the revolver, go here, go, yeah, that's fine. Actually, it seems like he is here, so go here, go here. That's actually not good now that he went there. You, run. That almost hit her. You, go there. You, follow. Like, go here, go here, no. Here. You, keep running. They are not. No, keep running. Yeah, keep running. You, go here. Or, oh, fuck, I'm dumb. Builder. Cut across here. Cut across here. You, now switch to your knife and attack him. There we go. He is alive. That's good. Hello, everyone that is here. That's good. He is alive. Be taken here. When does he bleed out? Health. Log. No, where? Showing me the normal stuff now. Should be telling me when he is. Okay, it doesn't matter. You. Capture him. And then you two can be undrafted. Health. Bleeds out in 4 hours. So Doc. Prioritize tending to him, please. Okay, 11 hours. Okay, he's going to live for now. I needed to make sure of something. Okay, he is not unwaveringly loyal, which means pretty much what unwaveringly loyal would do is it would make him like not ever join us, ever. But he's not unwaveringly loyal, so we're good on that front. This space is now considered a prisoner space, but he's not allowed to leave this space. Our people are allowed to enter, he's not allowed to leave though. And Builder, or nicknamed Builder, is going to talk to him every once in a while. Like, hey, you want to join us? We'll forgive you for the whole like trying to murder us thing. Should have wardening as your #1 priority. Why aren't you doing it? It's probably because he's knocked out still, actually. Yeah. Ooh, that's actually not good. He will be very slow. Hopefully not too slow, but pretty much in the attack. In the knife fight that they had, or him a club or a knife. Pretty much cut off his leg. It says bashed, but she was using a knife, so that kind of implies she like it was either not sharp or she had a knife though. That means if he tries to run away as our prisoner still, he won't really be able to, at least. There are prosthetics. We can give him a prosthetic leg eventually, if he joins us. Okay, now that we're more suited, we can now... Oh yeah, because we have joint leaves now, or, sorry, smoke leaf joints. We need to set a drug policy. Manage drug policy to close. Sorry, no, never mind. 1 drink per day. Smoke leaf. Scheduled. I do want to schedule this. Every 2 days. 2 days. Mood if below 40%. Yeah, the beer can be that. When we get this stuff, one out every 5 days. Any and any, because this stuff prevents infection. Like, all this other stuff though, Luciferium, or Wake Up Go Juice, Psycho Tea, Flake, and Yayo, and Ambrosia are all well, Ambrosia is safer, but especially the Yayo, Flake, Psychedelic Tea, or this Psychic Tea, whatever. Go Juice, Wake Up, and Luciferium, or Luciferium, is all extremely negative health-wise. Like this one, the Psychic Tea is not actually all that terrible for your colons. Like, in fact, it can be good, but it's also extremely addictive. Luciferium being one that you could consider giving to your soldiers, I believe. Description. Yeah, you could give to soldiers, but also, like, the most addictive drug in the game. Like, they do it once and they're hooked on it for life. So, no, not reading policy. 100 per day. There we go. Oh, hey, we're in a permanent summer area. That's actually pretty good, because that means it's never going to get cold. It will get hot, though, so we do need coolers to keep people cold or cool. But it will never get hot. It's not cold, which means, I mean, there might be the random event of a cold snap, which will cause issues in that regard. There will never be an event such as, like, a super long winter that causes all our crops die and us run out of food entirely. That will never happen. Hopefully. We are going to start constructing our fridge, or our freezer, in fact, actually, as refrigerating foods makes it last longer, freezing foods make them last forever. Why I'm doing this exact shape is I will show you. Just a second. Power. As the research hasn't been getting done all that much, that's fine for now. They will need the research stuff soon. We'll make the door over here just for simplicity's sake. Why I'm making it out of steel is two reasons. Fireproof, not fireproof. Steel is not fireproof. It is fire resistant, more fire resistant than wood, obviously. But it is not fireproof. Also, I think it retained. I'm not 100% sure of this, but it would make sense if it retained heat and coolness more than like wood. I don't know if that's true. Don't take my word on it. In my head, it does though. Oh. Okay. Okay, I need to wait for the actual wall to be constructed. For that to do power. Power conduit. I have a mod that does hidden power conduits. I use that once I actually hit the base itself, like put it under the floorboards or over the roofs type of deal. like underground. Like once, like I'll start using it here pretty much, because I am a sucker for aesthetic, and having a bunch of wires running out throughout your base does not look good. Right now, we'll do that. When we get better electricity and batteries, we will increase the amount of light. Light is important. Okay, he is fully healed now. Bio. Social. He hates us. He's acquaintance with the farmer, though, because, rescued me. But also holding me prisoner. All of these are gonna be minus 25 for holding me prisoner. But, they like the farmer, because they rescued him. Oh, we do need a... so I did put a door. I did put a door. I'm not stupid today. Okay, those both turned to bones. They will eventually just disappear altogether. How hungry are you? How... I wanna check. Log. Social... it doesn't tell me. Why doesn't it tell me? It should. That's why. There we go. Show HUD. Thank you. I must have accidentally turned that off. You are... I didn't. You're 60%. Yeah, you're just laying down, chilling. That's fine. Just left him raw rice, jeez. This is the benefit of having, like, because she should be, yeah, rested to the point where she feels like, I can get up and do work. That's the usefulness of having not super regimented time. Because they will actually do stuff during times that, like, you'd think, oh, they probably don't want to work now. Well, they don't want to work. They are getting a mood debuff, but getting this stuff done is more important than the mood debuff, so suck it up. We put the over-the-wall cooler is a mod I put on because otherwise it looks like you're missing a space of wall and it looks dumb. This one, it just puts it over the wall. It's something very tiny and doesn't actually affect anything at all, but I like the look of it, so. Immediately, as soon as this is built, -9 degrees. Why -9? Because I'm lazy and don't want it. I'll just hit that. -10 works. Anything below 0, pretty much making it 9 or below gives you a buffer to if the weather outside heats up or you lose power temporarily, it gives it a buffer room to where your food won't spoil. Now, make a new zone here. New stockpile zone. Stockpile zone of storage. No rotten food. Meals, yes. Raw food, yes. Actually, clear this, clear all that. And then just hit food to yes. That's it. Also, herbal medicine, because herbal medicine spoils. What was that? Oh, storm, okay. Herbal medicine to yes, because it spoils. Smoke leaf also spoils. I just remembered that. Not smoke leaf joints. I don't think smoke leaf joints actually spoil. Why don't I? They do not spoil, okay. Is it raining? It is not raining, so shit. That's okay. Now it's raining. Okay, that's fine. These fires will be put out by the rain. I was worried that it wasn't raining anytime, because, yeah. Our base is made of wood. Now, if lightning strikes right here, it's not like the end of the world, but it's not good either. Like, we are also going to preemptively build him a bed here. We will eventually build up in here and make actual like living quarters and turn this kind of into a workshop slash hospital. Like this area will become the hospital. Eventually we'll also make a bigger prison that actually can house more than like one person, and like a separate area, and they get a nutrient paste dispenser, which is shitty food, but it's cheap, and there are prisoners, so shouldn't have got captured, loser. We'll start doing this, though. Because we want that area, we want this area blocked off. How much steel do we have compared to wood? We have comparable amounts of steel and wood, so right now, until I can make stone, because stone is really good for stuff like this. Until I start making stone stuff, we'll just do this for now. Yeah, we will then actually unsuspend that bill. And then butcher and creature do forever. So any allowed butcher like creature on the map will now, yeah, they'll see it on the map somewhere. They'll be like, huh, I can go get that, and then they will go butcher it at the butcher station and give us meat and then put it in the fridge. Also, we're gonna set this to normal priority. This will be set to preferred. So they will put food in here. Ah, that's the other thing I meant to do. Survival meals never go bad, so there's no point in wasting the storage of our special storage area for there's no point in putting the survival meals in here, sorry, when they can just go in dry storage and be fine. With that, because now it is -9 degrees. Normally you'll see it'll fresh next to fresh. I see that, okay. It'll say spoils in, but in these parentheses, but now it says frozen, so it'll never spoil. Bear is sleeping. Fire upon bear. Draft. Fire upon bear. Armor. Draft. Move outside. You. Move. Move. For some reason it did not want revenge. Normally they seek revenge. Shit. Move. 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 One of our colonists might die. Yippee! He's like fully. Yeah, one of our colonists might die. Yay! If that happens, I'll just show you my thing, and I'll, yeah, because I'm preemptively making you run. Oh, awesome. Thank you, both of you. He's out. He bleeds out. Okay. She. Right. Female. Sorry, she. Melee attack bear to death. You. Rescue. Yeah, rescue. Rescue him. None of you are great at medical. Rescue him. Allow his gun. Allow his gun. You're not good at medical. No one's good at medical. It's not good. Work. Builder, you have the slightly better skill. Not without medicine. Holy shit, no. Undraft. This is bad. This is really bad. 38. Medical emergency, yep. Come on, come on, come on. Well, it's a good thing we got him. Thing is, we no longer have anyone to do anything medical. I should have gruesomely stripped his clothing before he died, because now all these clothes are now tainted. Effectively, what that means is all the clothes are now useless. Like, not useless. You can't sell them for shit, and anytime a colonist wears them, unless they have the psychopath trait, they will get a mood debuff wearing them, because they'll be like, I sense death on these clothes. That really, really sucks. At least you learned a little medical skill. We need you buried. Fortunately, if this would have happened later, I would have given him like an actual burial, you know? But because of the early, it's great. That sucks. That really sucks. But it's how it is. Another panther. This is just going really just swell. Yeah, minor break risk. I wonder why there's a minor break risk. Before anyone. Oh, also. Not important right now, but lore. Stop tracking as much dirt in. Strip. He can have his clothes, I guess. Also, wouldn't you rather bury him before you go? Whatever. That really sucks. Because he was a really good doctor. That's my mistake. I shouldn't have placed him there. I should have had him run to a better position sooner. It's all my, yeah. It was avoidable, and I don't have commitment mode on, but that's the weasel's way out. I more have the commitment mode more for, like, a glitch happen, or a bug, glitch, whatever happens, and that's what causes something really bad to happen. Not, I made a mistake and a colonist died. We don't have anyone assigned to art at the moment. That really sucks. It's fine though. It's fine. This game is about making the best out of a bad situation anyways. So, can't have the best if you don't have the bad. Oh yeah, I also didn't set that, that. That's why he's not trying to be recruited. Prison break interval. Pretty much, he won't even think to prison break unless 60 days, unless something really like his mood will make that adjust. His mood will adjust that, but he won't even think about breaking out for 60 days. What he will do though: transport pod crash, jump to location, Mac, bleeding out 15 hours. Health. Crack, bruise. Not that bad. Capable of nothing. Social, no medical. Need medical. Cooking good. Melee decent. Social decent. Too smart. Too smart sounds bad. But it does have the whole mental break threshold. Careful shooter again. Industrious actually, we need to say that. Industrious is one of the best traits in the entire game. Pretty much, he will work, let's say, 35% faster in anything he does. Also, too smart means he learns faster as well. 75% faster, even. Maybe we can get him, because too smart. Yeah. So he actually will learn faster than someone, if I'm reading that correctly. He will learn faster, even though he's not absolutely yeah. He will learn fast, even on things he's not passionate in. We do need... So unfortunate. Builder. Rescue Mac. Leaves. Now unfortunately, because of his whole... Yeah. Because of Builder's inability to... Oh yeah, he's unhappy that he's nude. So... Is Mac a guest? Or did he immediately, like... Did Mac immediately join as a colonist? No, because she grabbed herbal medicine. Give him industrial. You're gonna continue to do that unless I draft you. Yeah, industrial grade medicine, yes, please. 68, 74, that's doing really good. 45, crack, that was the more important thing. You're unhappy, nude. Yeah, you went and put on pants, because you're... Make this a medical bed. Oh, Mac joined. Okay. Mac joined immediately. That's actually really good. And just like that, we're eventually... Oh, his resistance is already really low. Okay. And just like that. We're gonna have 2 more colonists. You need to get buried though, actually. Like soon. Like surprisingly soon, we're gonna get 2 more colonists. Who's on research duty? So what are, I forget, what are your skills? Bio. Social, artistic, cooking, yeah. Intellectual. He will get, I'll eventually make like a good, like, if actually I can whip him. Actually, no. You are going to be the melee specialist. You're also going to be the crafter. So you're going to make our body armor, our weapons, our all that stuff. It's actually probably going to be your main job, Dongle. Mac. Your main job is honestly going to be cooking. But also just learning a bunch of skills that you're gonna like probably learn medical. Like I'm gonna make you be a medic, even though you're not passionate. I'm gonna slow it down a bit. I need so yeah. Rimworld giveth, Rimworld taketh away. Or I should say other way around. It took away, but now it's given us Mac. So work. Medical. Buddy, the doctor, you're gonna be #1 doctor. You're gonna be bad at it. You're gonna learn it quickly. Warden, you can be #2 warden. Armor, you can be. I don't need all of it. I don't need 3 diplomats. You have a burning passion, so you can still like have it under your thing. Handling, you'll be #2 handler. Cook, new #2 cook. You'll, yeah. Construct, everyone needs to construct. We have 3 on him. Hunt. That's fine. It's fine. Mine. You're not gonna. Well, everyone should mine. Just people who aren't as good at it should be set to 4. You're fine at it. Mine cut, same thing. Like anyone who is not the best at it should be set to like 4 or 3. Smithing. Oh, Mac. Okay, he had a mental break. It's not that big of a deal. He's on an insulting spree that just means he is gonna insult people. He's not being violent. He's not anything like that. That's good. Violent outburst is the worst. Literally, you can have someone have a violent outburst where they pick up a weapon and just murder someone. It's not gonna help people like Mac, but rest until you're better. Well, he had a mental break, actually. Never mind. He can rest. I can't force him to rest because he's having a mental breakdown. So actually, we should change this to 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, my bad. So we are eventually going to get, hopefully, him. Okay, he's done. He's done insulting people. Those people aren't gonna like him right now, though. Yeah. Rival, he's already. Remember, Builder's already a Sandra. So, oh, what? Malaria. Awesome. Um, that can just happen. Yeah, that can just happen. Both of them? Oh my god. Rest until healed, please. It's minor. Pretty much what you need is the percentage for malaria. You have that percentage right next to malaria in parentheses minor. If that percentage hits 100%, I believe they die. You need the immunity percentage at the bottom to hit 100% before the one on top hits 100%. The one on top hits 100%, they die. Most likely, I think. The one on bottom hits 100% first, they just gain immunity to that disease. They can never catch it again. What's going to help is people tending to their diseases. I will prioritize tending to Mac first because he's already a colonist. Builder. Tending. Yeah, he... Rest until healed, brother. Okay, he's ahead of the curve. Dongrel is ahead of the curve. I think Mac is just behind the curve. Or he's just ahead of the curve. I need to monitor him closely then. His body's rotten. Someone, builder, no, farmer, I haven't made you do, like, force you to do much. Bury him. Strip him. Then, haul. No. Builder, what are you doing? He's well ahead of the curve now. He is also ahead of the curve. The likelihood that they die of malaria is quite low. Who's having a minor break risk? That's fine. Wander around, just don't die, please. This did rot, unfortunately. Thank you. Bury him. Oh. He's still well ahead of the curve. He's also well ahead of the curve. I think they're both going to survive without dying of malaria, which is very good. I need people to be doing research, though. Mac, you're going to be #1 researcher. Where did Mac go? Mac! Rest until I'll let you eat. Rest until healed, please. You need. Mac is a Chad. Oh, he did that awfully, but it's fine. Aching, scratch scar, aching. Yeah, he's in a little pain. It's chilling. Mac is a Chad here, so. Yeah, holy shit, this is going, just splendid. Ugh. Cache of supplies. Don't think we're gonna be doing this. Yeah, we're here, it's over here, we're not doing that. We'll just let it play out. We need someone to research. We need them to research. We've been hitting setback after setback, and we're only gonna get more and more behind the longer things occur. Still well ahead of the curve. He is also well ahead of the curve. I think they're gonna be fine. Another raid. And they will prepare. Okay. It's still one guy. It's just one guy. We're not taking him because look at all the shit he cannot do. Yeah, but he's medical. I think here. Incapable of skill, but yet look at all that stuff he cannot do, and he can't do hauling, and he's sickly, or she, I apologize. She is sickly. Yeah, you're intellectual. I think we set builder on him. Raft. Set him over here. Yes. Nice. Hmm. Interesting. Um. Hmm. No. 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 This is an interesting dilemma here. Okay, they're dead. They're dead. Allow. Other stuff. Allow. Okay, so Miriam. Social. Bio. Gear. A revolver. That's pretty nice. Social. Bio. Pyromaniac. Oh, jeez. Fire. Okay, yeah. Anytime someone's pyromaniac, they are also incapable of firefighting. Always. It's just they go hand in hand. Mac. Social. Lover. Ooh. Okay. Mac. Can you convince your wife to stay? Oh yeah, these are also funny stuffs. Oh, also builder, you're undrafted, sorry. I was so focused on what I was gonna do about that situation that I don't know what to do here. Because like I arrest her and that entire group gets mad at me. So I arrest one of their people, and all these people are probably going to attack me over it. So I'll keep her name in mind. Also, we don't want to open this. This is an ancient horror thing or whatever, ancient danger. We don't want to open it soon, anytime, like ever, until we're like prepared. Honestly, looking at the shape of it, I might turn this into the defense area, not this. This is a better shape to defend, like each individual 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, all the way up. Yeah, they're just passing through, so we're not gonna even try here. Okay, he developed his immunity. His 10 quality was not the greatest, but he did it. He's not gonna die of malaria. also set things to be hunted now because also for every 2 males you want to hunt a female. Just you can change up. That's we're just gonna do 3. Ratio's not anything exact, of course. Need a good breeze, come on. Starvation. Who's starved? You or somebody. Go there. Rescue him. Feed him berries, yes. No, feed him berries. Yes. He just barely survived that. Now malaria immunity does go down. Like some diseases they immediately, like, or not immediately, but they don't reduce. Like they're just immune to it right now. I'm not gonna like force him to put on a shirt. He can if he wants. He's going to want to, hopefully. But we will have Mac pick up that club. Yeah, we do need food though. Okay, he's almost recruited. Also, not medical. There we go. You don't need to do that. I just do. I don't know why. Also, Bill's at Bill cook simple meal. Do until have X 10. Yeah, so that's 40 meals. Also, we're gonna assign trees to be chopped. Choppity trees. Okay, his resistance has now been broken. Recruitment attempts will be made now. Okay. He is the son of our colonist farmer. We might get another member. A 5th member. Which means we really need to get actual housing. Unfortunately, he is attacking us because he is, I believe, part of the pirate gang. Builder, where is he actually? Evil pawn. Not evil, but yeah, he's part of the pirate tribe or pirate group. You need to what? What happened to the knife? But you had the knife as well. You need to craft. This is gonna take a little bit. You need to just keep running right now. Okay. No, they're kidnapping. Okay. Shit. This is not going well. One of our dudes, they got captured, which means eventually we'll get a mission to save them. But as you can see, the rescue may present itself in the coming days or years. We have no clue when we could go rescue them. There's the chance we just randomly encounter them if we're raiding bases. Well, that sucks because he was very close to getting freed, or not freed, converted. Also, you knife as your responsible. Yeah, I know your slots is full. Your slots are full. That's why I want you to drop that. You as sidearm. This is going just dandy. It's not that big a deal. This is This is just how the game is. Like, yeah, shit happens. And that's such the issue right now, is I need to be doing stuff, but shit just keeps happening where I can't do the thing I need to do, like production. I need, actually, you know what? I need to get a stonecutters station hooked up. It'll look like an absolute mess of chairs and tables. I will fix it later. We're also going to get an electrical thing right there, and we're going to start growing cotton. As soon as the corn grows, our food issues will be no more. Honestly, reinstall here. No, cancel. Reinstall here, and the chair you're sitting on, reinstall here. This is less of a, I'm gonna less of a current. Every moment someone's doing this job, there's less comfort needs to be here. So we're chilling. I am probably going to end stream soon, but I did promise to show my one thing, my current personal, which is on an easier difficulty with Phoebe Chillax Storyteller, which is a more, in the name entails, chill, less things happen. It's not less difficult, there's more time between events. I'm trying to play with Cassandra Classic involved, but I just can't. I mean, it's not that I can't, it's that I'm not expecting things to just keep happening. That's on me though. Fully on me. So we're gonna haul these. I know I can just highlight them, but we're just gonna haul all those because I will just highlight them. Dumb. Armor should be doing that, but awesome. Awesome. Hunting. I know you lack a suitable weapon. Yeah. Actually, you. Who has the knife? Who's the knife? You do. Pick this up. Pick this up. Pick pick this up. Wooden club. Equip wooden club. You equip last steel knife. Also, allow. Unfortunate for the Timberwolf. I don't want to do that yet. Eventually, when the cotton grows, we're gonna be more not stringent about our policies, but it's going to be much more like, not you gotta wear this, more like, I want you to wear this, I want you to wear that. Just have an outer layer, an inner layer, and pants. This is for protection and heat reasons. And then eventually, when we can, body armor. Everyone will wear body armor all the time because of attacks. It doesn't impede movement that much. Everyone will wear body armor all the time. Mac, you're not good at shooting. And you're going to be our melee dude. I don't even think I'm gonna equip you with a gun yet. I might equip you with like a short range weapon. Eventually, you will be actually. I will equip you with that. And then you're going to. No, I can't. I can't do that because it has to be the main weapon because that's too big. With the mod I have, simple sidearms. Has to be that melee weapon. Okay. As the main weapon. My bad. So yeah. Having a minor break risk. Farmer. Yeah, okay. Understandable. He sucks at, constructing. Actually, no, he doesn't. Like, he's not that bad at it. Or, I mean, he's bad at it, but he needs to learn. He has the ability to learn. He needs to learn. Because he has the ability to learn, he needs to learn. Out of necessity. No matter how many botched jobs and how much resources he wastes, he needs it to learn it. Okay. Let me plan this out real quick. So I want a shelf here, 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 here. That works. Like, yeah, it works. It's not as honest. You know what? No, you know what? We do all along the back. Skip, skip, bam, 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 no. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. That's what we do. We could also do one where it's along the back. 1, 2, skip. See how efficient is that storage method? 1, 2, because that was 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. This would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 2, 4, 3, 5. It's technically more efficient, but it doesn't look as nice. And I'm a sucker for aesthetic. Aesthetic over efficiency. And it's not the like optimal way to play, but it's the way I play. Because I like when shit looks nice. We're going to storage. N, J, preferred, important, because we want them to store in the shelves first, then the actual floor. Then we just click on all of them, hit J, which is copy and pasting all the rules to all the shelving units. That is not the mod, that is in the base game, which is nice, because it's a really good function. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Add bill, slate blocks, do forever. First order of business, replace the outer wall of my house, or of the base, with... And actually, what we're going to do, because I waited way too long to try and do this in the original, when I do this base setup, which is often, I generally forget to plan this out. Shelves, shelves, shelves. This is where we're going to do the whole double up. Skip. Double up. Double up. Skip. Double up. Double up. All along the back wall. Or even just, like, have the wall go here. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do just to save space. Then obviously cut through here, cut through here. Eventually we'll extend the fridge to go out that far. Might even make this a hallway, like an inside area, and then this will eventually have power on it. Actually, when we can. That honestly might be the next thing I research. No, I need defenses researched like really badly. Security. No, actually, we're gonna do this now. So I need this done. Steel. How much steel do we have? Quite a bit. Okay. So honestly, I might just put turrets here, like on the end caps here. So quarters, wood, structure, wood. So if I do that, and I eventually build turrets in these two spots, they're just going to be shooting out here, while these are all going to be defensible positions. If you put colonists here, 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 and even here, on either side, they kind of use this as cover, but they also use this as cover. Deconstruct, all that for the stuff. And then security. Not the most efficient thing for this, but steel traps do the most damage. We'll place once build job is done. We'll place a few more. Like, want one there, want one there. Pretty much, this will catch anyone trying to come into our base. Because again, ideally, this is the one spot, because they won't see all these walls. Like, they'll see this because it's a big open area. They won't see all these walls. They'll see them as just impassable, completely impassable. Unless there's like a thing that actually like fully blocks them somewhere else. They will only see this as the opening, and they will attack. That doesn't mean they won't spawn over here, or spawn over here. All that means is they will, whew, that would have been bad. Orders, structure. I don't care. They would have only, I need to make sure there's no other holes, but they would have only seen, they will only see this as the only entrance to the base. Again, when I unlock them, I will put turrets in both these spots, so they will be of want to turn this southern area into the animal pen. Almost honestly, where this is the actual housing and the buildings. This is the farm. Kind of all of this, all of this, kind of shoom, and then honestly south here. So this will kind of be like the middle. Honestly, if there's no mountainous terrain here, I might build a barn here. Or potential animals. If it all becomes enclosed eventually, this entire area can become a pen. But I don't want to keep it that way, you know? Awesome. Research screen. Oh, smithing. I need this. Smithing? Yes. Because we need smithing. Then we can get machining, then we can get gunsmithing. Yeah, I 100% need this. I might eventually swap between because geothermal, we want geothermal, because geothermal will allow us to electric smithy. Okay, cool. Because yeah, it'll open the door for a lot more stuff. Our ability to do things. I think as far as like this save, I think as far as this goes, I'm gonna stop here for today. Save the game. Go and just the gang, sure. Save. We'll return to this eventually. Here, these are a bunch of autosaves from what just happened. Confirm. Yeah, confirm. I'll do this actually later. This is the other thing from, this is my other colony. Much bigger, much more normalized, much more people. Farm. So, crop farm, animal area. There's blood because I did. I've slaughtered a few of my boars. Lots of weed. We're selling it to other people. Really, I have the same kind of planned out area here. This is my idea of like trying to actually build a nice like area, living area with kitchen, recreation area, eating, dining area, bedrooms, prison down here. This is the prison. We do need to power it though. I'll do that. I'm not going to do that here. I did not really follow the whole. I need a bunch of defensible positions. I need one defensible position because I'm dumb and I for some reason didn't do this. What I plan on doing eventually is this position is already it's blocked off. This is not a defensible position. Maybe one day I'll just because I think it's cool to have like different areas that you're defending. I think it looks cool. It's not efficient at all. But for right now, I'm probably gonna make this. Not even because someone comes up here. This blocks all of this. So they come down here, they swing down here. The moment they're here, that's really close. There's like no really. Like, this is a good position for the single defense, but I want to keep these roads open because like these roads aren't nothing. Traveling merchants do actually travel through these roads, which is really nice. You just have traveling merchants every once in a while come through here and sell off a bunch of food, sell off a bunch of all that. It's really, really good. Eventually I want to like build into the mountain here, which has its own dangers, but it would be cool. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. I'm not gonna save because I didn't do anything.